settles on the avenue, streetlights dripping shades of blue. The city's heartbeat slows its pace, leaving silence in its place. A distant train sings through the dark, like a memory searching for a spark. And somewhere between the moon and dawn, life keeps quietly moving on. There's a little diner on Cedar Lane, still open through the wind and rain. A waitress wipes the counter clean, like polishing forgotten dreams. A man in a worn-out leather coat writes regrets inside a notebook. His coffee cold, his eyes far away, lost somewhere in yesterday. The jukebox hums an old jazz tune, soft as shadows beneath the moon. And every note that fills the room feels like flowers learning to bloom. The night has a way of speaking low, telling truths only dreamers know. These are life's echoes after midnight, whispers drifting through fading lights, stories carried on the breeze like fallen leaves from memory. And every saxophone crying blue sounds like a road I've traveled through. All the heart heals what the daylight hides in life's echoes after midnight. I met an old trumpet player there, with silver hair and a distant stare. He smiled and said, "Son, don't fear time, it's just another rhythm in the rhyme." He told me of a love long gone, of highways crossed and battles won, of all the dreams that slipped away, yet somehow never truly fade. Outside the rain kissed the pavement slow, while neon signs cast a gentle glow. And for a moment the world stood still, listening to the night's quiet will. Some lessons arrive without a sound, like moonlight touching sacred ground. These are life's echoes after midnight, whispers drifting through fading lights, stories carried on the breeze like fallen leaves from memory. And every trumpet shining through the blue sounds like a promise pulling through. All the heart hears what the daylight hides in life's echoes after midnight. Last trains rolling out of town, old photographs turned upside down, laughter from another year still somehow lingering here. And me learning that the past doesn't disappear, it becomes music. The eastern sky began to glow, turning silver clouds to gold. The city stretched and took echoes after midnight. The night you stopped calling my name. The rain was falling on Lexington Avenue, painting the pavement in shades of blue. A neon sign flickered above the street, keeping time with a broken heartbeat. The city hummed its midnight song, while taxis carried strangers along. And somewhere between silence and pain, everything would change again. I remember the sound of your voice at night, soft as candle flames burning bright. You'd say my name like it belonged inside every line of every song. We talked until the stars grew pale, sharing dreams too fragile to tell, believing time would always wait for two hearts dancing with fate. Back then the world felt small somehow, just you and me in the here and now, like nothing could ever pull apart the rhythm we carried in our hearts. But seasons shift like passing trains, and even the sweetest melodies change. It was the night you stopped calling my name, the night the silence learned my pain. The moon still shined, the rain still fell, but nothing felt the same. And every saxophone crying low played the truths I didn't want to know. Some goodbyes arrive without a flame, the night you stopped calling my name. I sat alone at our favorite place, a little jazz bar wrapped in haze. The bartender asked if I'd be okay. I smiled and looked away. The singer on the stage that night poured heartbreak into every line. Her voice moved slowly through the room, like perfume and old perfume memories. Outside the city carried on, as if nothing precious had gone wrong. But inside every passing hour felt heavier than before. The trumpet rose into the air like a prayer searching for somewhere. It was the night you stopped calling my name, the night the silence learned my pain. The moon still shined, the rain still fell, but nothing felt the same. Goodbyes arrive without a flame, the night you stopped calling my name. Old voicemails I couldn't erase, coffee cups left in their place, the empty side of the bed at dawn, proof that something beautiful was gone in me. Learning that heartbreak doesn't happen all at once. Sometimes it arrives one silence at a time. Months went by like drifting smoke. Healing words were rarely spoken. Yet little by little the ache grew light, like stars returning to the night. I learned that love leaves traces behind, in songs and streets and moments of time. And though your voice had faded away, the lessons chose to stay. Because some people aren't meant to remain, but they still become part of your name. A chapter written deep within that teaches you how to love again. It was the night you stopped calling my name, the night that changed me in ways I can't explain. The tears have dried, the scars remain, but so does the strength I gained. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like a reason to carry on. Oh, even after love walks away, the heart still finds a way. Yes, the city still glows beneath the rain, and life still sings through joy and pain. But I'll always remember that quiet refrain, the night you stopped calling my name. The rain lets go, the sky turns gold, the memory stays, though the years grow old. And somewhere beneath the morning flame, I still hear you not calling my name. The rain was falling on Lexington Avenue, painting the pavement in shades of blue. The rain was falling on Lexington Avenue, painting the pavement in shades of blue. A neon sign flickered above the street, keeping time with a broken heartbeat. The city hummed its midnight song, while taxis carried strangers along. The road between hope and heartache. A ribbon of headlights cuts through the dark, like fireflies tracing a wandering heart. The highway hums an old refrain of people leaving, people changed. A roadside cafe glows at 2 a.m., holding stories that never end. And somewhere beneath the pale moon's ache runs the road between hope and heartache. I left my hometown in a borrowed Ford, with a 6-string case and a dream I couldn't afford. The dashboard rattled, the radio hissed, playing songs about love gone adrift. Every town had a different sky, different faces, different goodbyes. Yet somehow they all seemed to know how far a lonely soul could go. In Amarillo, I met a waitress named June who sang old standards out of tune. She laughed and said, "Life ain't fair, honey, but it sure makes a good melody." And her words stayed riding shotgun with me long after I crossed the county line. I'm traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every wrong turn leaves something to take, where dreams wear thin but never break. On the road between hope and heartache, and every saxophone crying in the night sounds like a soul still chasing the light. Oh, somewhere beyond the mistakes we make lies the road between hope and heartache. In Memphis, rain fell soft and slow, paint and silver on Beale Street's glow. A trumpet player outside a bar played like he'd survived every scar. His case was open at his feet, filled with dollar bills and defeat. Yet every note he sent into the air carried more faith than despair. He said, "Kid, don't measure your life by the things that don't survive. Measure it by the times you stood when giving up would have felt so good." The river rolled beneath the moon, keeping time with an old jazz tune. I'm traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every wrong turn leaves something to take, where dreams wear thin but never break. On the road between hope and heartache, and every saxophone crying in the night sounds like a soul still chasing the light. Oh, somewhere beyond the mistakes we make lies the road between hope and heartache. Old motel signs buzzing blue, postcards from lives I once knew. Coffee rings on a map worn thin, miles behind me, miles ahead again. And me, still learning that the heart grows strong, not despite the journey, but because of it. Years later, somewhere out west, with silver in my hair and peace in my chest, I pulled over where the mountains rise and watched the dawn paint open skies. I thought of all the roads I crossed, all the people found and lost, and how every heartbreak left a mark that somehow helped ignite a spark. Because hope isn't loud or grand, it's a quiet hand when you can't stand, a stubborn flame that won't forsake. The road between hope and heartache, still traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every sunrise follows a heartbreak, where the strongest souls are often made. On the road between hope and heartache, and every jazz melody in the dawn sounds like a reason to carry on. Oh, life gives more than it can take on the road between hope and heartache. Yes, the night still falls and the storms still break, but the stars still shine above the ache. And somewhere beyond every twist of fate, the road keeps rolling. The road keeps rolling. light spills across the highway lines, silver ribbons stretching through time. The engine hums a gentle tune beneath a white September moon. The radio plays a faded song, one that's been traveling all along. And somewhere between miles and sky, life keeps rolling by. I left town with a half-full tank, a worn-out map and a little faith. No promises beyond the dawn, just a feeling I should move on. The rearview mirror held old days, dusty memories and familiar names, while the windshield framed a future wide, waiting on the other side. A truck stop glowed in the midnight haze, like a lighthouse for the road weary and brave inside. Strangers shared stories and smiles, trading heartaches for a little while. The night stretched out like an endless song, and somehow I knew I belonged. Moonlight on the road of life, guiding dreamers through the night, through every wrong turn, every climb, every chapter written by time, and every saxophone drifting blue sounds like a lesson pulling me through. Oh, there's beauty beyond the strife in the moonlight on the road of life. In a little town outside Cheyenne, I met an old musician named Dan. He played trumpet on a wooden stage, with wisdom written across his age. He said, "Son, the road will test your soul, take a little and make you whole. The secret ain't where you're trying to be, it's learning who you're meant to be." Then he played a melody, soft and low, like rivers only old hearts know. And every note seemed to explain why joy and sorrow ride the same train. The stars above kept shining bright, like old friends watching through the night. Moonlight on the road of life, guiding dreamers through the night, through every wrong turn, every climb, every chapter written by time, and every saxophone drifting blue sounds like a lesson pulling me through. Oh, there's beauty beyond the strife in the moonlight on the road of life. Desert winds and mountains, snow, places only travelers know. Photographs tucked in a case, people time can't quite erase me. Learning that every mile I've known has quietly become my home. Morning slowly painted gold across the valleys and the roads. The moon faded into the day, but its lessons chose to stay. I realized every road I'd crossed, every dream I'd found or lost, had shaped the rhythm of my heart, like notes within a work of art. Because life isn't measured by the end, but by the souls we meet along the bend. And every mile beneath the sky teaches us how to fly. Moonlight on the road of life, still shining through the darkest nights, through every goodbye, every chance, every continues on. The tires roll, the sky grows bright. One more dream, one more night, and somewhere beneath the endless sky, there's moonlight on the road of life. The lessons hidden in the rain. Rain falls softly on the city tonight. Silver rivers beneath neon lights. A lonely trumpet drifts through the haze, like a memory from better days. The streets wear reflections of gold and blue, mirroring dreams that once felt true. And somewhere between the thunder and pain, life hides its lessons in the rain. I was sitting by a cafe window, watching strangers come and go, each carrying stories I'd never know. Beneath umbrellas moving slow, a young man stared into his cup like he was trying not to give up. A woman smiled through tired eyes, hiding storms behind her disguise. The city moved to a quiet beat of hurried footsteps and soaked streets, and every drop against the glass felt like a question from the past. The rain kept falling without a sound, like wisdom gently reaching down. There are lessons hidden in the rain, inside every joy and every pain. Every storm that bends the trees teaches the heart resilience and peace. And every saxophone crying blue sounds like a truth breaking through. Oh, life reveals what we cannot explain in the lessons hidden in the rain. I met an old musician by the door, his trumpet case worn from years before. He smiled and said, "The rain's not bad, it waters the dreams we thought we had." Then he spoke about roads he'd crossed, about love he'd found and love he'd lost, and how the darkest nights he'd known were the ones that helped him grow. His words drifted like smoke in song, simple, honest, steady, strong. And suddenly the storm outside seemed less like something to hide from. The thunder rolled beyond the sky, but hope still refused to die. There are lessons hidden in the rain, inside every joy and every pain. Every storm that bends the trees teaches the heart resilience and peace. And every trumpet shining through every lesson remains. Quietly helped me come alive. The puddles reflected the rising sun, proof that darkness and light are one. And every drop that once fell down had nourished something underground. There are lessons hidden in the rain, in every loss and every gain. Every tear that touched the ground deeper strength be found, in every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like a reason to carry on. Oh, the soul discovers what it can sustain through the lessons hidden in the rain. Yes, the storms still come and the seasons change, and life still moves in mysterious ways, but somewhere beyond the clouds and pain, the heart keeps dancing in the rain. The night moves on, the sky grows bright, the storm lets go, the world feels light. And somewhere beneath the morning flame, the rain still whispers its lessons again. Softly on the city tonight, silver rivers beneath neon lights. A lonely trumpet drifts through the haze, like a memory from better days. The streets wear reflections of gold and blue, mirroring dreams that once felt true. And somewhere between when love left without a warning, the rain was falling on a Tuesday night. Neon reflections trembling in the light, a half-empty glass beside my hand, and a heart still trying to understand. The city whispered through the storm, while the shadows stretch long and warm. And somewhere between the thunder and dawn, love disappeared without a warning. You kissed me goodbye like any other day, with that familiar smile that used to stay. Nothing in your eyes gave me a sign that forever was running out of time. I remember watching you walk away dark again by the end of the day. Never imagining that simple scene would become a memory haunting me. The coffee was still warm on the table. The future still felt safe and stable. But life can change in the blink of an eye without explaining why. The clock kept ticking on the wall, unaware that something beautiful had fallen. When love left without a warning, the night arrived before the morning. Every promise turned to smoke. Every dream felt softly broken, and every saxophone crying blue played the truth I never knew. Oh, nothing hurts quite like the dawning, when love leaves without a warning. The days rolled by like endless rain, washing over every trace of your name. Yet every street and every song still carried where we once belonged. I found your jacket in the closet door, the one you never reached for anymore. And for a moment the room stood still, caught between memory and will. Friends kept saying time would heal, that someday the hurt wouldn't feel so real. But healing isn't a straight line road. It's a weight we slowly learn to hold. The trumpet drifted through the haze, like an old friend speaking through the pain. When love left without a warning, the night arrived before the morning. Every promise turned to smoke. Every dream felt softly broken, and every trumpet shining through the rain sounded like hope calling again. Oh, nothing hurts quite like the dawning, when love leaves without a warning. Old voicemail saved on my phone, photographs of places we'd known, a restaurant table set for two, still carrying traces of you and me, learning that sometimes closure never comes, only acceptance. Something quietly begin again. Not a grand revelation, revelation or dramatic change, just a little less pain. The sunlight danced upon the water's face, and for the first time in a long space, I smiled at the memory instead of the loss, at the road instead of the cause. Because love may leave without a sound, and leave your world turned upside down. But it also leaves behind a part that teaches the heart. When love left without a warning, it took the night and changed the morning. But every scar became the ballroom's empty now, except for echoes, chandeliers casting shadows on the floor. A record spins somewhere in the silence, playing a melody from long before. The moonlight slips through dusty windows, like a memory searching for the truth. And somewhere between what was and what could have been lives the last song we never danced to. I remember that September evening, the city wrapped in autumn gold. You stood beneath the theater lights, beautiful and impossible to hold. We talked about forever like believers, like tomorrow owed us something new, with 1,000 plans waiting in our pockets and 1,000 skies left to fly through. The band was warming up in the distance, the night was young and full of chance. But life has a way of changing rhythms before two hearts get their dance. The music started, the stars came alive, but fate had already changed the tide, and it became the last song we never danced to, the one that still lingers in the blue, a melody suspended in time, a missing verse, an unfinished rhyme. And every saxophone crying low tells a story only old hearts know. Oh, some dreams remain forever true, like the last song we never danced to. Years drifted by like winter rivers, carrying our separate lives away. Different roads, different destinations, yet your memory chose to stay. Sometimes I'd hear that old arrangement in a cafe or a hotel lounge, and suddenly I'd be right back there with your laughter all around. The notes would float above the crowd like ghosts dressed in candlelight, reminding me how close we came to a different kind of life. Some stories end before they begin, yet somehow they never truly end, because it was the last song we never danced to, a beautiful mystery we carried through, a door we left forever open wide, a moonlit road we never tried. And every trumpet shining through the rain sounds like your name once again. Oh, some dreams remain forever ticket stubs in a forgotten coat, words we meant to say but never spoke, photographs fading around the edge, promises balancing on a ledge, and me wondering if somewhere in another lifetime we found the rhythm. Tonight I walked into an old ballroom, the kind where time forgets to move. A small band played beneath dim lights, and suddenly I thought of you. The singer smiled and introduced a number, one I'd known my whole life through. And for a moment I could almost see you standing where the moonlight grew. I didn't feel the ache I once carried, only gratitude for what was true. Because some loves aren't meant to be lived forever, they're meant to live inside you. It was the last song we never danced to, yet somehow it carried me through lonely nights and changing years, through silent hopes and quiet tears. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the strength to carry on. Oh, some melodies never lose the magic of what they almost knew. Yes, the ballroom fades, the years move on, the record slows, the night is gone, but somewhere beneath the morning hue lives the last song we never danced to. The lights grow dim, the stars shine through, the music ends, but not for you. And somewhere beyond the reach of time, we're still waiting for that final line, the last song we never danced to. What the river taught me, the river rolled beneath the moon, keeping time with an old blues tune. Silver water, midnight sky, watching the years drift slowly by. A distant train cried through the dark, like a memory searching for a spark. And somewhere along that endless stream, the river taught me how to dream. I used to sit on the riverbank alone, throwing stones where the wild grass had grown, thinking life was a race to run, always chasing another sun. The current moved without a sound, never asking where it was bound, just carrying stories to places unknown, teaching me how to let go. An old fisherman once smiled and said, "Son, don't fear the roads ahead. The river never fights its way, yet it reaches the sea someday." The water whispered through the reeds, like it understood what every heart needs. That's what the river taught me, how to bend without breaking free, how to carry scars with grace and still keep moving through every place. And And every saxophone crying blues sounds like a lesson I once knew. All the deepest truths are often free in what the river taught me. Years later in a distant town, I watched the same river winding down through factory lights and bridges old, past stories awaiting to be told. I met a woman with autumn eyes who laughed like sunlight after rain. She said the heart's a lot like water, it survives every kind of weather. We walked beside the evening tide, sharing dreams we used to hide. And for a while the world stood still, listening to the river's will. The moon reflected on the flow like a mirror. Only old souls know that's what the river taught me. How to bend without breaking free, how to carry scars with grace and still keep moving through every place. And every trumpet shining through the blue sounds like a promise pulling through. All the deepest truths are often free in what the river taught me. Old bridges crossing silent streams, lost loves drifting through my dreams. Rain on water, stars above the current, carrying traces of love and me. Learning that life isn't about holding on, it's about learning when to flow. Saw what the river knew, that endings become beginnings too. And every mile the water runs is another chance beneath the sun. The river never keeps the rain, never clings to joy or pain. It simply moves with quiet faith toward horizons it can't yet name. That's what the river taught me, how to trust what I can't always see, how to lose and still believe, how to heal and not deceive. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the strength to carry on. Oh, life's greatest wisdom often comes gently in what the river taught me. Yes, the moon still shines on flowing streams, on broken hearts and hopeful dreams. And somewhere beyond eternity, the river still teaches me. The water rolls, the morning grows, the years drift by. Nobody knows, but somewhere beneath the endless sea lives what the river taught me. The river rolled beneath keeping time with an old blues tune. Silver water, midnight sky, watching the years drift slowly by. A distant train cried through the dark, like a memory searching for a spark. And somewhere along that endless stream, the river taught me how to dream. I used to sit on the riverbank alone, throwing stones where the wild grass had grown, thinking life was a race to run, always chasing another sun. The current moved without a sound, never asking where it was bound, just carrying stories to places unknown, teaching me how. 100 roads, one heart. A 100 roads beneath the stars, 100 towns, 1,000 bars. The headlights paint the midnight sky as restless dreams keep rolling by. The radio hums a velvet tune somewhere between dusk and the moon, and every mile whispers its part to a traveler with one heart. I left home with a weathered case, a pocket full of hope and faith. No grand plan, no guarantee, just the hunger to be free. I crossed the plains where wheat fields sway, watch sunsets fade in Santa Fe, shared late night coffee with strangers who felt like old friends before I knew. Every city had a different song, a rhythm all its own to belong. From Memphis blues to Chicago rain, each one left a mark that remained. The road kept changing every day, but somehow my soul found its way. 100 roads, one heart, 1,000 endings, 1,000 starts. Through every loss and every spark, the journey leaves its mark. And every saxophone crying blue sounds like a dream I once pursued. Oh, no matter how far apart, there's 100 roads, one heart. In New Orleans beneath neon light, I met a singer one July night. She sang of love that couldn't stay, yet smiled like she'd be okay. She said the road will break your plans, then place new dreams within your hands. Don't fear the miles you leave behind, they're just chapters in your mind. We danced slow to an old refrain while thunder rolled and brought the rain. Then morning came and she was gone, leaving her melody to carry on. Some people stay, some people leave, but every soul gives something to keep. 100 roads, one heart, learning that every road I've known has quietly led me home. Southbound train. I've learned that life ain't measured by how many dreams survive the night, but by the people, songs, and skies that teach us how to stay alive. Every mile was worth the cost, every road I thought I'd lost, because each one became a part of the map inside my heart. 100 roads, one heart, still chasing wonder through the dark, through every storm and every sunrise glow, finding beauty in the roads unknown, and every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like a reason to carry on. Oh, the world may pull us all apart, but there's 100 roads, one heart. Yes, the moon still shines on distant lanes, on old victories and passing pains, and somewhere beyond the horizon start, 100 roads still lead, one heart. 100 roads beneath the stars, 100 roads beneath the stars, 100 towns, 1,000 bars. The headlights paint the midnight sky as restless dreams keep rolling by. The rain falls slow on 5th Street tonight, neon reflections trembling in the light. A tired jukebox hums a tune, like an old photograph beneath the moon. The city breathes in shades of blue, holding stories both old and new. And somewhere through the midnight fog, a forgotten melody lingers on. There was a little club beside the tracks, where dreamers came but seldom came back. The tables were warm, the curtains torn, but every Friday night it was reborn. A singer stood beneath the glow, with a voice as warm as Tennessee gold. She sang about love, loss, and grace, and every soul could see their face. I was young and full of plans, trying hard to understand why some moments disappear while others stay for years and years. And she sang a line so true, it felt like it belonged to me. They're the songs that time never forgot. Years rolled by like passing trains, bringing sunshine, bringing rain. Friends moved on, lovers came and went, leaving postcards heaven never sent. I crossed the country chasing dreams, through crowded cities and quiet streams. Yet every time the night grew long, I'd find myself humming that song. In Chicago snow and Texas heat, on lonely highways and crowded streets, it followed me like an old refrain, a faithful shadow through joy and pain. And every mile seemed to understand. Some music is bigger than any man. It was the song that time never forgot, the one that stayed when everything did not. Through changing seasons and passing years, through victories, heartbreaks and tears, and every trumpet shining through the blue sounded like a promise, pulling me through. Oh, some melodies never stop. They're the songs that time never forgot. Oh, vinyl spinning in a dusty room, a silver sax beneath the moon, names written inside worn-out sleeves, ghosts dancing through memories, and me searching for where the years had gone, only to find them living inside the song. Last winter, back in my hometown, I found that old club still standing around. The paint was faded, the sun hung low, but the music still seemed to glow. An old bartender recognized my face, though decades had left their trace. He smiled and pointed to the stage where young singer turned another page. And when she sang that familiar line, the years collapsed into a single night. I realized some things never leave, no matter how far we believe. It was the song that time never forgot, the thread connecting every fragile thought, through every road and every goodbye, through every dream that learned to fly, and every saxophone greeting the dawn sounded like life carrying on. Oh, some melodies become a part of every beating human heart. Yes, the city changes, the seasons turn, the pages fade, the candles burn, but somewhere beyond the hands of the clock lives the song that time never forgot. The rain lets go, the morning grows, the city wakes, the river flows, and somewhere beneath the newborn light, that old song is still alive. The rain falls slow on Fifth Street tonight, neon reflects